To understand what is currently missing in Lee Min-ho's trajectory, it is useful to examine how other actors in the Korean industry have successfully broken away from their established images, not in abstract terms, but through specific choices that created clear and immediate shifts in perception, and one of the most instructive examples is the transition made by actors who moved from controlled, image-driven roles into projects that deliberately contradicted their existing persona. In these cases, the key factor was not simply selecting a different genre, but choosing roles that introduced conflict with audience expectation, where the actor's established qualities became obstacles rather than advantages, forcing both the performer and the audience to engage with a new version of the actor that could not be easily reconciled with previous roles. For example, actors who were known for romantic leads or polished performances often chose roles that emphasized physical or psychological deterioration, moral ambiguity, or social marginalization, thereby creating a contrast that was immediately visible and difficult to ignore. And this contrast was reinforced by collaboration with directors who were willing to push beyond conventional storytelling frameworks, ensuring that the transformation was supported at every level of the production. What made these transitions effective was not only the choice of role, but the commitment to complete immersion, where the actor did not attempt to preserve elements of their previous image, but instead allowed the new role to redefine their presence entirely, creating performances that felt disconnected from their past work and therefore capable of establishing a new reference point for future projects. In contrast, Lee Min-ho's recent roles, while varied in concept, have not yet introduced a level of contradiction strong enough to disrupt audience expectation in a similar way, as they tend to retain elements of his established style, resulting in performances that are perceived as extensions rather than departures. And this difference in approach explains why his trajectory is often described as stable rather than transformative. From a strategic perspective, the lesson is not that he should replicate the choices of other actors, but that transformation requires visible conflict with expectation, meaning that the next role must not only be different, but must actively challenge the qualities that define his current image, creating a situation where maintaining those qualities would be inconsistent with the character, thereby forcing a shift that is both genuine and perceptible. Ultimately, the comparison case highlights that breaking an image is not a gradual process, but a decisive one, requiring a clear departure that redefines how the actor is seen, and for Lee Min-ho, identifying and committing to such a role may be the key to moving beyond the current phase of controlled evolution.